Cylinder primitive. The cylinder can either be a circular base or an elliptical base. Its edges extend perpendicular to the base. Let's go up to the modeling panel. In the modeling panel, we're going to go down and choose cylinder. It will ask us to specify the center point of the base. So I'll say 0, 0, 0. I hit enter. Then it'll ask us for the radius or the diameter. So I'll give it a radius of say 3 inches, and then it'll ask us for the height, and I'll say 6 inches. And there I have a cylinder, and I'll erase that cylinder. Let's do that again. Let's go up to cylinder, and let's pick the center point, or we have different options to pick the base. For example, I could pick any 3 points, so I can go with 3 points, and I'll say I want the first point to be here, the second point to be there, and I'll go with the third point there. Any 3 points define a circle. Then I can go up and say, oh, it's 6 inches tall. I could also do a cylinder by choosing the 2-point option, so therefore it's asking for the 2 end points of the diameter. So I can say it's there and it's there, and I can go up and say here's the height. So we have the option of saying a 2 points. We also have an option of doing a tangent radius, and so we can go to cylinder, and I can go to TTR, tangent radius. So pick a point on the first object. So I pick a point on the first line, I pick a point on the second line, then I tell it I want a radius, I'll say of 3, and it builds a tangent to those 2 lines, and now it gives it a radius of 3, then it'll ask for the height, I'll say 6. And now let's do an elliptical base. So when I go to the cylinder command, I'll choose elliptical. It'll ask for one endpoint, it'll ask for the other endpoint. Then I can choose the minor axes. And I'll just say it's 1.5, and now I'll go with the height, and let's say it's 6. And now I have an elliptical base for a cylinder. And let's see. And so a cylinder, if I go into the cylinder command and I pick the center of the circle, let's say 0, 0, 0, my only option is the radius or diameter. So I can say it's either 3 for a radius, or I can say, yeah, it's 6 for a diameter. But those are my only options, and then I can pick my height. At this point, I can say I want 15, and you can see much taller than the others. So a cylinder has either a circular or an elliptical base with edges that extend straight up or perpendicular from the base.